What's happening, everybody? Welcome to my YouTube channel. We are talking about the latest treaded tire from Vega. We purchased this at craftandride.com. They recently announced they have a bunch of new versions of tires in. We've been after this tire for over a year. We did an install video where we talked about how hard it was and the shape of it. And then this was my very first ride on it. Also using the DJI Mavic 3 to record, follow along. And so as you watch me ride here, you're going to see me look down to the tire often. It just wasn't riding as smooth as I really imagined. This is probably the 17th, 18th tire review we've done. We've tried from Hoosier, Burris, to other Vegas, the collabs that Flight Fins have done. I mean, you just name it. We've tried so many different tires. And really, this was one of the most drastic changes in a ride that I've ever felt. The hardness of the compound of this tire was one of the hardest compounds I've ever felt when installing it, which then that in turn translates into a ride that was very interesting. I have to admit, the bite on this tire is phenomenal. I'm on a dirt road, gravel road, very light dusting of snow on here. It bit. I mean, it just was. It was really what you would expect from a hard compound, stiff tire. One of the most stable tires I've ever been on, probably even more stable than the stock Vega. Now the PSI at this point is 18 PSIs, and as you can see, I'm wobbling. That was not because I was paying attention to something else. It grabbed a line in the dirt and decided that's the direction it wanted to go. And so I'm trying to get it to carve back the other way, which was very interesting sensation where you just didn't get the carving ability in it. It wasn't just intuitive with this tire. There was effort. It was really a lot of energy in the ankles to get you to turn. It was like a severe commitment to it. I saw a line in a lot of comments on our last video of this said lower the PSI. It's really good around 15 PSI. We did not have it long enough on to test that theory. I took it off the next day. We still own the tire. I was that bummed about the ride that I was like, I can't even keep this on just for a normal ride because it had changed it so drastically. The other thing that is concerning about this tire for me was the lack of speed and range. I mean, was just plummeted. I was almost a mile and a half in speed. You lost. Pushback happened for me around 14, 15 miles an hour, which was much like the pint. And I know this is like, wow, you're being really negative on this. This is my experience. It's not like there's going to be people out there who are going to want a ride like this. Somebody coming off the stock Vega tire of an XR might absolutely love this tire and be okay with the lack of speed or the range, because the compound and the tread that bites so well, just the battery can only put out so much. And when it has to push or have more effort, the power's lost. So therefore, when you lose the power, your pushback's going to happen sooner. So then it turns into more of like riding a pint. Your range is decreasing and your speed is about equivalent. You're going to see here as I'm riding through this snow, there's a car that passed by. I hit the snow. The tire bites a line. It just chooses a line here, and I start to wobble, and I really can't get it to not go that direction. It just goes. I felt like I was going to fall. Nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope it helps you in knowing to purchase the tire or not. Would you subscribe to this channel? We're always dropping one wheel content. We'd love your subscribe. Turn on the bell notification so you know when we drop something. Have a wonderful day and drop a comment down below. Bye now.